Now let's learn what is a variable in C programming. As we can see here, this is a variable. And when we declare a variable, the first thing we do is to pass the data type to our memory guide. And our memory guide will then allocate some memory spaces for us. And there are two things that are very important. One is the beginning memory address. The memory guide will decide where will be the starting point for this variable to use the memory spaces. Then, according to the data type passed here, we can imply the data length this variable needs. So, the memory guide will allocate the corresponding amount of memory spaces for this variable, as we see here. And once this is done, the memory guide will return two things. One is beginning memory address, and the other is data length. So in this point, our variable has already been allocated the required memory spaces here. And in the future, when we assign a value to this variable, what would happen is we will go to the memory spaces here and then store our data value under these memory spaces. As we can see here, data value. So in the future, when we access in this variable and want to see its value, the actual path is actually go down to the memory and look up the memory spaces and then check the data values stored under the memory spaces. However, the whole process is kind of too complicated. So in order to simplify it, I would recommend that we can just think of variable as having these three things: beginning memory address, data length, as well as data value. This can simplify our thinking process in the future. Now let's turn our attention to the implementation part. Here we can see we are declaring a variable. We will provide a data type. Here we use integer int, and then give it a variable name. We use a. So what is happening here will be the same as we discussed before. So to begin, the variable a will say, hey, I want some memory spaces. And the memory guide will say, okay, here is the beginning memory address for you. The memory got confused, but how much spaces do you really need? Okay, variable a said, okay, here is my data type, integer data type. And we can imply from this one to know its required data length, which in reality is 32 bits. So memory guide got all the things he needs. So memory guide said, okay, here you go, have fun with these new memory spaces for you. And after this line, we have a variable declared successfully with new memory spaces allocated to it. Now, if we assign a value to this variable, we will store the value under the memory spaces we got. In the future, if we want to access the variable value, we do that and print it out. Now if we execute it, we can see the final value of this variable a is 10, as we expect. So this will be the introduction of variable in memory of C programming. And it will be the end of this video. Thank you.